Hey guys, we finally got something good. All right, we got some goodies for the bike. I'll be honest, this will be like the first decent modification on the bike, and probably the one I'm most excited for, besides whenever I get it tuned. So I will give you all a live unboxing. Okay. All right, it's upside down. All right, it's upside down, but we're gonna open that way because the shipping label's on the other side. And I don't have a knife on me, and I left my keys like over 10 feet away, so I'm just gonna. I don't think it's working that well. Oh, there we go. Okay. Look, you ain't gotta have nothing sharp. Alright. Alright. Yeah. Come on now. Oh, give me the goodies. Freaking cardboard in here. Not cardboard, freaking. Whatever. Alright, I'll pull this out of the bubble wrap and then I'll show you guys. Alright, so before I take this out and lay it all out for all you guys to see, I've pretty much been running no muffler for like the past month and a half because you can't hear this thing with the muffler, and I just took it off. But if y'all want to run no muffler, I will show y'all what it sounds like before putting the M4, the GP19 exhaust on. Real quick, I'll show y'all. I took a video from the front, which I realized was not probably a great angle for exhaust sound, so buzz again. This is no slip on. And then I just rode it home, so we're gonna let it sit for a little bit, so all that stuff can cool off. Okay, so foot pegs off. You take those two bolts out, and then what you've got, that little bolt right back there, is the one you're gonna pull out, and that'll allow you to pull this whole piece off. Okay, so I got this disconnected. I've got to get to that bolt right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna loosen up this fairing. That way I can pull it out just a tiny bit, get a socket back there, loosen that up, and then I'll be able to pull it back. And then I'm gonna have to mess with it a little bit to get this all the way out, but yeah. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Okay, so we got the foot peg off. We removed that bolt right there, which connects everything and holds it up in the right spot. So you'll remove that. Another Torx bit. It's a long bolt. And then I was able to pull the fairing back to get to that one and loosen it up. So now I'm just gonna wiggle this back and see if I can maybe get it all the way off. But it is moving now. All right, I got it loose. Now this is just gonna move around a little bit. I think I'm gonna put this top bolt back in for right now, just so it doesn't scratch nothing up. So a little piece was just kind of stuck in there, and then kind of just got to get it at the right angle, and it's got to go down somehow. All right, so we got it out. You got to freaking push it all the way back, and then you just got to push it down. And whenever you push it down, or if you have your back wheel up in the air, you can spin it, and it should come right out. So we got that out. Now I'm gonna go ahead and slide everything back on. Now we can kind of be able to put that in, see where it's gonna sit here in just a moment. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten down the foot pegs real quick. and that's gonna come on right there. So now I'm gonna take one of the nuts and I'm gonna try to work it onto that top one. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and put one on the bottom one so that this isn't just falling. Alright, got one on the bottom one. So we're all good right there. Make sure that's out of the way. Gonna get one of these onto that top one, which is going to be a little tricky. But I think we can do it. Okay. Yep, we got her started. Just kind of snug her down a little bit, and then we'll go ahead and finish tightening down the foot peg. Now that we got everything in place. Have that back. Thank you. Alright. Alright, got that one snug. Both are snug now. I'm just gonna all the way through, and then I think those are 13 millimeters, so I'm gonna grab a 13 millimeter wrench so that I can tighten those down on the back side. Alright, I grabbed a 12 and a 13 just in case I didn't get the right size, and it actually is a 12. Put your nut on the back of that one. Everything is tightened down. The exhaust isn't going anywhere. That's all tight. Everything feels really good. I'm just gonna double check, make sure that the exhaust clamp is tightened all the way good. Tighten it a little bit more. I think that'll be good. Bam. I'm gonna put this, go ahead and connect the fairing. All right, so this is with the baffle in. Alright, in order to remove the baffle, you just gotta get, it's like an O-ring tool for use. It's one of these. I don't really know what you call it. But you get that, you stick it up in there, and then you pull those two together. Let's see if I can do it with y'all on here. Alright, that's some fucking finagling. We got the baffle out. So no baffle, I'll show you what that sounds like. All right, no baffle. Alright, I know it was freaking horrible, install, whatever. I just winged it. I didn't watch any videos or anything like that, but we got it on, so I'm happy with it. I'm going to leave the baffle out. Other than that, y'all have a good day. Later.
Don't fuck it up. Shawty catch a vibe, yeah, I had to put her on. Bought a two-seater, yeah, we heading for the sun. Shawty got my heart on.